Alexxa Rains here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Golden Girls series, this time with season 5, episode 19, titled 72 Hours. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon, and the link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, that's completely fine. You can support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, and subscribing. So without further ado, let's get into our episode.
What an idiot.
What
happened?
happened?
Lame-brained, moronic dopes. I mean, if ever I wanted to reach right through the phone and strangle somebody.
Stan?
Not really a morning person, are you, pussycat?
It's this caterer that I hired for my Save the Wetlands banquet. He's a week late with a menu. Now
Damn.
he tells me that he's going to serve wild duck and crayfish.
I'll help.
Oh, Blanche, that's sweet. But, honey, aren't your hands tied with all the work that you're doing for you?
I know I'm not always the first one to volunteer, but I happen to have an affection for bayous. Matter of fact, I became a woman in one. I thought you lost it in a hot air balloon.
I thought you lost it at a pancake breakfast.
Jeez, how many times did you lose it?
Well, those don't count. I mean, they did at the time, but this is the definitive where I lost my virginity story.
In the
It's really nice of you
bayou?
to share something so personal with us, Blanche. In a bayou. You slut.
Absolutely snowed under with this wetlands thing. And as usual, I know I can count on you.
I'm sorry, Dorothy.
What? But, Rose, you always help out with these things. You're involved in all the charities. You sent a contribution to Save the Rich.
Save the rich?
I have charity work burnout, Dorothy. In the last 3 months, I have helped with so many raffles and bake sales and car washes. I have to draw the line. St. Luke's Hospital wants me to come in for some kind of test. That's why I had my gallbladder out 6 years ago.
Seems you had a transfusion while you were there. The hospital thinks the blood may have contained HIV antibodies.
HIV? Wait a minute. You're talking about AIDS. Oh, well, this has to be some kind of mistake.
Don't panic. There's just a possibility. This is a
That's
precaution.
scary.
We just call up the hospital and make an appointment. Everything will be fine. Hey, I know what would be fun.
Blanche, we're going to try to raise all the money in one night.
I know.
Oh. Sexcapades with Blanche.
Does someone want to drive me to the hospital?
Your appointment's not for 3 hours.
Well, I'd like to get there early. Well, come on. If that test turns out to be positive, you're not going to want to be around me. You or Miles or anybody.
No, that is not true. And I'm sure Miles will feel the same way.
How am I going to tell
You
him?
don't have to tell him anything now. You're just going for a test.
It's not just a test, Dorothy.
I know just how you feel. I remember how nervous and scared and panicked I was when I went to that neurologist to have my memory tested.
How did you handle it?
Well, usually I add a cup of bleach.
Wait, what? What? Is she gonna use Blanche? Girl!
Fine. We'll call you, and you'll be seeing a counselor and then the doctor. Meanwhile, just take a seat, Ms.
Zbornak. Dorothy Zbornak. Z-B-O...
Let's go, Dorothy.
Oh, girl.
Well, this is the kind of thing I tend to keep to myself, but I want you to know.
It happened to her before?
I got tested too, so I know what you're going through.
What did you do?
Well, I just had the test, and then I had a nice long talk with myself about being with so many men, and now when I'm with a man, I know his complete history, and we take all the necessary precautions. I just wanted you to know I understand this is not an easy time. Oh, Rose, I wish I knew what to say to make you feel better.
I love Rose's
I'm
dress.
okay.
You know, we always tend to think the worst, so that when the news does finally come, it's never as bad as we thought it was going to be.
Well,
Well, the good news is you appear to be in fine physical shape. Do you have any more questions?
of course. Do I have it?
Oh, we'll have the results when you come back in 3 days.
3 days? What are you talking
72
about?
hours.
When I go to a hospital for an AIDS test to find out. There's plenty I can do. Like sit around the house for the next 72 hours, scared to death he's gonna tell me I have something that's gonna kill me. How am I gonna do that, Blanche? How am I gonna get through the next 3 days?
Oh.
I couldn't sleep, so I went for a spin last night to Alabama. Blanche, do you know
Miami
at a
to
truck stop
Alabama?
in Tuscaloosa, they have an egg dish named after you.
Really? How are they prepared?
Over easy.
Sophia.
Oh, look at all this stuff for the celebrity auction. What about the dress Jamie Farr promised us from MASH?
No, it hasn't come yet.
But he promised.
Honey, we have a lot of other stuff. It's okay.
No, it's not.
Wait, I've seen this in the movies.
How could he do this? What is wrong with the man?
No, it's the other one. You have to hit the other one.
Ma, you almost got it.
Listen, I think we're all under a little stress here. Now, I have an idea. How about lunch and a movie, my treat?
Why not? I still have another 52 hours to kill.
Why were you using my bathroom?
There's something wrong with mine.
What?
Rose used it.
Ma, that is just ignorant paranoia.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
I'm making progress. Yesterday I was using the bathroom down at the Shell station. One little slip and you're all over my back. It won't happen again. Relax.
Why is there an R on some of our coffee cups?
R for regular. Blank ones are decaf.
I don't believe you.
Look,
Oh, no.
I know intellectually there's no way I can catch it. But now that it's so close to home, it's scary.
Well, Sophia, I'm afraid you're just gonna have to get over that.
I'll try. I'm usually not like this. I've been using your toothbrush for months.
What?
And yet every time I open my mouth to talk about it, somebody says, there, Rose, take it easy.
I'm sorry, honey.
Why me, Blanche? I'm tired of pretending I feel okay so you won't say take it easy. And I'm tired of you saying take it easy because you're afraid I'm gonna fall apart. Damn it, why is this happening to me? I mean, this isn't supposed to happen to people like me. You must have gone to bed with hundreds of men.
Oh, wait now.
AIDS is not a bad person's disease, Rose.
Exactly.
It is not God punishing people for their sins.
You're right, Blanche.
Well, you damn straight I'm right.
What about babies who have it? Like it's not their fault.
I'm sorry I yelled at
Oh,
you.
don't apologize. I mean, this is what I want. Blanche, when you were tested, how did you make it through?
Just kept it to myself and acted like a real bitch to everybody else.
Oh, like
No
you're
wonder
doing.
We never knew.
Oh, shit.
Listen, we're the only family Rose has here, so we
Give your
have to
arc
help
up.
her through whatever she's going through.
Right.
Sure. So, here's to Rose. Whatever happens, whatever those tests show, we're here for her.
Dorothy, give me that.
She gonna drink from the R cup. Oh, yay.
I was just praying, trying to put in a good word for tomorrow. What are you doing?
Just working on this stupid flyer for my stupid banquet. It's
Aw.
not important.
Sure it is.
No, it's okay, Rose.
No, it is important. What's the matter?
I've rewritten this thing 3 times, and the most persuasive slogan I can come up with is, save our swamps. No, really, we mean it. I mean, not that they don't serve a purpose. All life is precious.
As she kills a mosquito.
I mean, people laughed at me back in St. Olaf when I spearheaded the drive to get our very own missile silo.
In school, I actually joined the math club so I could meet guys.
Oh, I can beat that. I joined the 4-H club to be hip.
I'm happy that she's laughing.
Oh, that felt good. It's been a bad week.
It'll get better.
Oh, I love their friendship.
Your test results were fine, Mrs. Zabornik.
Oh, that's great.
Well, sure, that's great for you, Dorothy, but what about me?
No, it is you. That's the name you gave. You're so cute.
Rose, you used my name, you remember?
Right. Well, then I'm fine too. I'm fine. Oh, thank you, God.
But even people who test negative often need more counseling.
Oh, I feel wonderful. I feel great.
Well, evidently, you had all the emotional support you needed. I know what you've been through, and I'm really very happy things turned out.
I was so
Thank
happy
you,
for her
Doctor.
too.
Thank you for being there for me. And thank you for making me feel you'd always be there for me, no matter what happened.
Bet you'd like to go home now and get some rest.
No, I haven't felt like I've been living for the last 3 days. I want to go with you to the fundraiser.
Great. And it's going to be a success.
Yes, it is.
You know, Ma must have stuffed and mailed over 500 invitations.
Oh, she forgot, didn't she? She forgot!
Stuffed?
Oh my God. All right, fam. We just finished watching season 5, episode 19, titled 72 Hours. This was a great episode. And a lot of you have told me how, I believe for Estelle, the subject of HIV/AIDS was very important to her. She was an advocate for HIV/AIDS. So I'm happy that they're coming back with that topic in this episode. And yes, so I can't even imagine. I've had to wait for like biopsy results and, thinking some things were like the big C, but it wasn't. Just knowing that something that could kill you might be happening in your body and you have no idea and you have to wait for somebody else to tell you is insanely nerve-wracking. And I can't even imagine, especially in that time, at the height of the AIDS crisis and the AIDS disease being rampant in the United States. I can't even imagine being somebody like Rose, that in your mind, you've done everything that you can to protect yourself. You're very mindful of who you're in bed with. You're very careful in all the things that you do. And yet you go and get a medical procedure and then this happens to you. So I can't even imagine the extra level of anger that you must have for the medical facility that did this to you. So I can't even imagine where in the headspace that Rose was in. But I'm happy, as the doctor said, that she had the right support to be able to help her through that, especially when we think about Blanche, who had to do that test herself. So she kind of understood the ins and out of doing the test and having to wait for the results and all the thoughts that could potentially come to your mind as you're waiting. And it's great that she was there to be such a great support for Rose in that particular moment. And I also loved that they showed these little glimpses of Sophia not reacting as well to the news, because that's the truth of the disease. Unfortunately, there is a lot of taboo still around it, and people react very differently when it comes to HIV, an HIV diagnosis versus somebody that has cancer or somebody that has another STI or STD. HIV, it's almost like that thing that people feel like, oh, just by knowing you, I'm going to have like secondhand contact of HIV, which is not correct. And I think this was a great way for this episode to educate people on the fact that, it's not because you sit on a toilet seat of somebody who peed that has HIV that it means that you're going to have HIV as well. I like the fact that they were able to have that demonstrated on television in order to make people less paranoid about the disease, and also to understand and also show empathy to the one that is, whether diagnosed or waiting for a result of a diagnosis. So I thought they handled this particular topic beautifully. Yes, there were some laughs, but it was dealt with a lot of empathy. And also I loved how true Rose's reactions were. They were out of like the fact that she was so frantic and wanting to do stuff. Again, that's in order to keep your mind occupied out of, you don't want to go into that rabbit hole of your own head that shows you that, oh no, you're about to die tomorrow. Instead, she's trying to occupy herself and then getting angry at people wanting to take care of her because she doesn't feel sick. She feels okay and she doesn't want to be babied. But at the same time, she wants to be reassured, but she doesn't want to show them that she wants to be reassured so that they don't think that something's wrong with her. So it's like that cycle of worry and anxiety, and you could see it in her. It was palpable. And I love that because it felt so true. Great episode. I really, really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys did too. And when it comes to my MVP, so I think I have two this episode. So the first one, obviously, is going to be our Rose because of what she went through and also just her portrayal of somebody waiting for that kind of diagnosis was absolutely amazing. So she deserves the MVP for that. However, I do want to give another MVP to this little one, to Blanche, because I loved how supportive Blanche was. And so how she was supportive at the clinic, explaining to Rose that she had been to the same thing. But also at the end when she was having that little back and forth with Rose, telling her that AIDS is not God's way of punishing people. It's not bad people who have AIDS. It's because again, like how would you qualify a kid who was born with it because their parents had it? Like you can't tell me the kid did something wrong. The kid was just born. So it's not about being good or being bad. Bad things happen to good people all the time. And unfortunately, we can't decide the lot in life that we're going to get. It's all about how we react to it and how we deal with it. So having Blanche kind of push that narrative of this has nothing to do with you being a good person or a bad person. This has nothing to do with me being promiscuous versus you. Yes, of course, if you're promiscuous, the chances are higher, but it's not a punishment. It's not meant as a I'm going to give this to you. No, things happen. And in this case, something happened or could have happened. And I loved that Blanche pushed that message out because a lot of people will blame the person who has a disease for what happened to them. But you don't know the story. You don't know how they might have come into contact. What about doctors that are trying to help a patient and then get cut and then all of a sudden they now have HIV? They're great people, but it's just, unfortunately, it's the card they were dealt with. So I love that. So because of that, I'm going to give 2 MVPs this episode. So one for Rose and one for Blanche. But like I said, great episode. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah! Bye for now.